internet. Okay, it's back on. So, I had to basically make sure that, it doesn't happen again. So, and sometimes when you have it, it's good. But nevertheless, let's try it. Let me ask you two more questions. Let's talk about two more things, and let's end this and put it another time. My question is, let's talk about integrity a little bit. Integrity. There's something going on social media right now. There's a young man called Osofo Biblica. I know you've heard him. Have you seen him? Hello, you there? Hello? I think we have a breaking network issue. Might cut off as well. There he comes back in. Yes. My network also went off. Did yours also go off?
Yeah, like you got frozen, so I kept like, okay, let me wait till you back.
So have you heard about Osofo Biblica? We want to talk about integrity a little bit. Just 2 minutes of integrity.
Yeah, I've heard about him a couple of times.
Yeah.
And now we have so many pastors, you even forget them. Biblica, Tender, Agrada, almost all these guys talking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My point is, I don't know exactly how, as a man of God or a young man of that stature, can be this irresponsible in his behaviors. One, I don't know whether you know the whole story, where you got beaten by guys because they said they found you in a woman's room. Nobody wanted to listen to you. This priestess called you, gave you a platform, gave you money, gave you a place to start a church, bought you instruments, and told you to do church. A priestess. And then, one time, she gave you money to go give to somebody, and she gave you the money, and she gave you money as well into your own pocket. And after, you took the money, the person didn't take the money, which is the seed show. That guy, who hosts the seed show. And then this guy says he doesn't want the money, and this guy takes the money. He keeps the money, comes online, and come and brags that he has given some of the money to some police people, and he shares some money around, and he has eaten the rest, he chopped the rest of the money, and he's on social media admitting this. And recently, I heard that he came into Agrada's, area, and Agrada heard it and sent his guys against him. They arrested him, whipped him a little bit, and then they left him alone. I mean, in these two people, what line will you draw between the two people?
I feel so bad that the name of Christ is always used to hurt people or to trick people, deceive people into something. It is sad. I've heard I think last week or so, this week, I heard that Sopho Biblica arrested or something like that. And today I saw something in the news that he said I was not arrested. And I'm like, it's sad because they have the flock, massive people, because poverty, poverty makes people do certain things that they normally would not want to do.
Yeah.
And they've seen that people are poor and they are their mindset is very weak and they can always take advantage of them. Sometimes I want to wish that we have let's say no freedom of religion. Sometimes I want to wish that you could touch the church. In corporate law, we call something like piercing the veil. Piercing the veil when you commingle your personal accounts with the accounts of the corporation. When you being the manager, the management of the corporation is with only a few folks whose accounts are commingled with the corporations. Corporation is an entity that is taxed separately. If you commingle accounts and there's a transfer of money from both accounts, then the law should give us the power to pierce that corporate veil that takes you away from personal responsibility and personal liability. So if you church people are making so much money selling in Kutu or like a country, I was just thinking about it that if I become a judge one day, I will say the church, you can start suing pastors who promise you deliverance, promise you healing. If you promise me something, and I give you money, there's consideration.
There's business.
There's offer, acceptance, consideration, because I relied on something.
That's right.
I gave you money. That's a contract right there.
Exactly.
If I go in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, my life does not change. I'm coming to you. And if you bring your case to me, I will sue the doctors.
7 years.
And if we start doing that, this is what's going to happen. Pastors will no longer give a control on TV.
Yeah.
They will not be bold enough to fool like that.
Yeah.
Because they know this judge will put you in jail.
Exactly.
Will make you pay. And punitive damages.
Exactly.
For defrauding the state. Yeah, because you said it on national TV. Yeah. So these guys, it's like, it's so sad, but no matter what you do, people are going to go there because people are poor. And the root of all evil is the lack of poverty, not the love of money, but the lack of money.
Exactly.
The lack of money makes people fool a lot. So what I can say about these guys is, I mostly don't want to follow them. When I first heard the story, I felt bad for him. I thought it was a setup, as he was saying, and I think Kofi TV even like interviewed him. That was a setup. But later, the kinds of stuff that he's doing, like insulting, the big cheese, and I mean, now people have started seeing like, wait a minute, isn't the same guy that we all felt bad for? That we were just praying,
He's always being set up.
Everything is a setup. Only him. When I first saw it, Kofi was like, whoa, and like, I felt bad. I was with my wife in the kitchen and we were just watching his thing. But from what is going on, it makes you rethink. Like, oh, does this guy even deserve that?
He's a crazy guy.
Yeah, so I don't even want to give him the credit by talking so much about him.
Exactly.
Him and Sofo Agrada.
He's also
that lady, Komfo Agrada.
Komfo Agrada, yes.
Yeah, because they've found a loophole and they're making money out of it.
Yeah.
I believe when I start saying some of my beliefs, people will start being like, oh, this guy is crazy.
No, but sometimes these are the kind of things that helps us because, people take people for granted, and especially the poor. So it's a big thing. Sometimes it's very important that some rules and regulations are put up. But anyway, time is fast spent. Do you want to say something before we end this program?
Okay. I want to say thank you very much for this show. And like I said, I will always make time for you. I have a busy schedule, but when it comes to these meaningful discussions, I think we have to express it in like almost all places and spaces. Yeah. And like I said, I want to thank you for this time. And I pray that people think through their actions, especially in these last days. Don't allow politicians make you hate people. As we're talking, I have this guy. He's a Spanish guy. He's very religious, and he's telling me about how Democrats are demons, and blah blah blah. I'm like, wow. It makes you want to think like, wait a minute. Don't belittle yourself Don't let politicians make you do things that you regret one day. You know, back in the year 2002, so all this trouble and craze started in 2002 when Mitt Romney was coming. But actually in 2000, when they did the census, the population census, they found out that by the year 2035 or so, whites are going to be in the minority. That was when the white power argument started. And white people started blaming immigrants. And normally, in a president's first term, they lose seats in Congress. Midterm elections are always horrible. We saw what happened to Trump and even Obama. But Bush in 2002, he won more seats because white people came out of the markets and they fought, they voted. And that was why Mitt Romney became the governor of Massachusetts. Okay, and they've harbored this thing. So in school, I think in 2003 or 4, we're having this program, and one guy said this thing that was very profound. He said, politicians are very smart. When they are failing, they give you someone to blame. Until I can give you someone to blame, when your mind is clear, you're gonna see me as a failure and probably kick me out. When the economy was going so bad, Bush was so smart that they blamed it on immigrants. They said, oh, English, this question, English being the official language and no Spanish. And the white people were so enraged, they came and voted for them. And then they started fooling. They messed up the economy. Politics, I can make you believe that your brother is your enemy.
Yeah.
Just because you're a Democrat, you are Antichrist. Just because you're a Republican, you are a racist.
Yeah.
So long as you see your brother like that, you would not even want to believe or listen to him even when the person is making sense.
Yeah.
And so long as you are doing it, I hold on to power.
Exactly.
And these people, when you go to Congress, you see them having dinner, lunches, like having dinner with gay people and lesbians. And you'll be like, what? These are the people who are telling me that these people are bad. And I voted for them because I hate these people. I hated my brother.
But he's with them. Yeah, with them.
So don't allow politicians to make you do what you would regret. Normally, don't want to do. No matter what a person stands on religion, race, politics, ethics, like aesthetics, know that it's just an idea.
That's right.
Your personal idea is not going to change the world. Trump came because they thought he was going to stop abortion. Has he been able to do it? And I have this data that shows that the sharpest declines in abortion happens during Democrats.
Oh.
The sharpest decline in abortion rate happens at the time with Bill Clinton and Obama. Sharp decline. When Republicans come, abortion and that gay thing goes on a lot. So you think Trump is coming to stop gayism? That's just a political platform. And I also have this study that says married white women commit abortion more than any other race.
Oh, wow.
Married white women. And who are married to those married white women? White men.
Exactly.
And now these white men, because they have a white agenda, they will come to the Christian evangelicals and tell them, we are pro-life. And you support them and you put them in power. Married white women commit abortion more than Hispanics, more than Asians, more than blacks. But their husbands are in Congress telling you we are pro-life.
Yeah.
So who made the women pregnant? Married white men made married white women pregnant.
Exactly. That's
so we're talking about moral
decadence.
So you're talking about moral decadence.
Yeah.
It starts with them. But they blame the poor people, the single people for committing abortion.
That's so funny.
At one time, we met Bill Clinton somewhere. and you were talking about these issues, and it's like, you know what? Don't follow the headlines. Follow the trend line. Clinton was too smart. That's why he was so hated.
Wow.
He said, don't follow the headlines. Follow the trend line. The headline says pro-abortion, pro-gay rights, pro-say, pro-life. Those are headlines. But the trend line is who has been able to reduce abortion in America? Who has been able to care for human life?
Yeah.
You think about life as if life ends after delivery. But life ends at age 70. If you are pro-life, you take care of all the life.
Wow.
Don't discriminate against them. You know, if I want to commit a crime, most of the people who committed crimes in history, they use the Bible. Hitler held the Bible at one point. Yeah, that's why when Trump cleared the crowd at Lafayette Park and held the Bible, they show the same picture. It takes time for people to be like, wait a minute, this guy is doing the same thing. When Hitler was gassing the Jews, there were Christians who were so much in support of it. But they were being fed, oh, white power, why this? Hitler hated gays. Hitler hated pygmies. Hitler hated Jehovah's Witnesses.
He hates
what
everything.
Are we seeing now?
He hates everything.
Yeah, and he hated the Jews. And right now, with this white power, they're doing the same thing.
Exactly.
But Christians will be like, oh, because he says he's against gay, he's against this. Come on, those are just headlines.
Yeah, but because you can see that his behavior, the way he talks, the style he does his things, doesn't show any Christianity in him. Honestly, nothing.
No, and you can make an excuse for anybody. Oh, Cyrus came, God is using him for this. Oh, really? If God could use Trump, it would be very easy for God to use Obama.
Exactly.
Or Biden.
Yes.
If God can use Trump, it will be so easy for God to be like, this hard knuckle guy, I could use him.
Exactly.
You know,
He
Obama,
could turn anybody's
so
heart.
soft. I could use, he says the king's heart is in his hand and he turns it where he wants.
Yeah.
So who are you to say like this guy is this and that and only this guy is good? And is Trump the best you can give us?
I'm sure they'll come with another one.
Let's hope so.
They'll
And
come
if
with a different one.
bring someone good, maybe we can all support. But I think I don't want to be sold like a pig in a poke.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's like I'm not against Trump, but I'm against what the Republicans stand for.
Yeah.
When they say, oh, a leader, a president might be someone of good character, moral character. You held someone to a very high standard. But this guy, you give him no standard.
Because they're afraid of him.
No, they're not afraid of him. They gave him the power. Right now that they're taking away the power, what does he have? Nothing.
I'm watching how many times I could see the Republicans come out to condemn him. I'm waiting.
No, that is how they are. They don't condemn. Because they see him as God's anointed. And so long as they use the name of God in it, no one can talk about it. So I have this thing I'm preparing, like God is not an excuse.
Yeah.
People use the name of God to commit so many crimes. And they know that so long as they say, oh, it's from God, it means you can't question them. Really?
Wow.
Thank you very much. We can talk on and on and on and on and on, but
yes,
at some point we have to sift through what is reasonable.
Yes. And so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do a better research. I've learned a lot today. With the Nixon, it revived my thinking, it revived my thoughts, and I've learned something out of it because suddenly it's a big talk and he spoke out of experience. You know,
He,
the
he,
others
he
will
talked
hurt
from
you.
his heart.
Yeah, yeah,
This is a guy who was in the valley.
yeah. Say others will hate you,
Yeah, and he
but
says it's
they
only when you've
will
been in the
never
valley.
win
Yeah.
until you hate them, and you are rather destroyed.
Yeah, no. It says, let me see, what do you call it? It says, always remember, others may hate you, but those who hate you don't win unless you hate them.
Okay.
And then you destroy yourself.
Yeah.
So they're hating you, they will never win until you hate them back, and then you destroy yourself.
Yeah.
So never waste your time plotting evil or revenge against people who hate you.
Exactly. It's a good lesson I've learned today, and that is a good thing. Once he is the only president I've heard that had a huge list of people to destroy. So
Yeah,
if he knew that,
an enemy list.
yeah, once he knew that it's not a good thing to be vindictive, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to learn with everybody. And I hope Trump goes back to watch this, how the countdown was, the disgrace he went through. And I know that one day he will sit down, or maybe the same evangelicals will sit him down and said, it is too late. Because I watched a video and I saw that some pastors and evangelicals were praying for him, and they were calling angels from Ghana.
See,
No, Africa,
if you
actually.
are good, you guys don't want Africans to come to your country.
But you want
You
the
don't want
angels
immigrants
here.
to come to your country. Now you want their angels.
Yeah. See, I mean, why do you even want to call the angels of Africa? We need the angels over there, because we are going to have politics soon. We are going to be we need them there. When they come here, they won't go back. The angels will come and eat burger. They'll come and eat burger, and they'll come and eat McDonald's, and they'll come and eat, and then we won't get them. They should stay in Ghana. They should stay in Ghana. And
so it's like it tells you a lot about these people.
Yeah.
If this such a person is your spiritual father, it's your spiritual whatever, it should tell you a lot about them.
And let's to finish. Yesterday I was doing a program of Owusu Bempa.
Mm-hmm.
The prophecy Owusu Bempa gave that Trump was going to win. And I bashed him a little bit today. He said that there's a shifting in the spirit, where there's a meeting going on in paradise
between the watchers and everything.
Between the watchers and Abraham being the chairman, and Abraham realized that the Holy One took the key from Donald Trump, and then they went to the Holy One, and the Holy One agreed that they should take the key from Donald Trump. Are you serious?
See, Africa produces 10,000 pastors a year.
Is it a wholesale? Is it a wholesale or a factory?
And China produces 10,000 engineers in a month. And now we run to them. That's why the Chinese virus came. The whole world got infected.
Yeah.
Those people have found a loophole that religion makes people weak-minded.
Yeah.
That's why I feel sad for Republicans who, like, they say Karl Marx said religion is the opium of the masses.
Wow.
Yeah. He said the religion is the opium of the masses. When you take opium, you get addicted, you don't think again. I have this pastor friend who has been texting me, and he says he doesn't believe that Trump has lost. Trump is going to win. And I'm like, are you saying by faith or divine intervention? Now, he says, let's wait and see. I can't even believe it.
One pastor that I really, really like and admire, El Bernard Eshen. El Bernard Eshen.
Is it that Indian kind of guy?
No, this is a Ghanaian guy. He's a fancy guy. Very, very good guy. Very, very good guy. I saw a post today that he was saying that, oh, Donald Trump, I love you so much. God will be with you. You will win.
No,
really?
no. No. So the thing is, before we go, slavery still exists.
It's of the mind.
We still see the white people as our slaves, our slave masters.
Yeah.
And all the almost all the black pastors in Africa have a spiritual father who is in America.
Yeah, it's true.
And they follow their spiritual fathers. You know, so it's like you see in a congregation. So in a congregation, they only support like in America, the pastors will support Trump, but the congregation are like, no, we don't like him. But in Africa, the pastors are feeding them negativity.
Exactly.
You know. So without wasting my time, I feel like it's so sad, but I'm glad this thing will be over. You know,
I pray
and
so.
hopefully
so.
people will come back to their senses like, why did we do this? Why did we get ourselves into this?
I pray so.
So thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
You're very welcome.
And thank you, your people and everything.
I'm supposed to be saying thank you for believing in my humble beginnings. And actually, very soon, you're going to see things blowing. Like I started with you, you're my first interview, and you're always going to be my interview. It doesn't matter where I am. I appreciate you knowing the principles of life where you understand that a small beginnings has a future. There are some people when you call them, you're trying to talk to them, they don't want to listen to you. But after everything's get better, I did a program this afternoon, and I am almost at, program, I think people almost about 56, 57 came on. By the time around 3 o'clock, I had 56 people on there that were watching. And now when I check the post that I did, it's almost about 2,000 plus, getting to 3,000. And it's changing and things are going up and it's changing. Yeah. And I'm believing that by the end of the year, once I do more educative programs and do more programs and all that, things are going to change swiftly. So we are praying for that as well. My followers are your followers. Your followers are my followers.
Yeah. We have to build each other up.
And so let's talk about our podcast too. I've been thinking about that. We have to find something, neutral, and then we do this podcast thing and see how far that is going to get. I do believe that it is going to get somewhat good.
So, you let me call you after the show, and we can put something together and hopefully start like in December.
Good. That'd be good.
Yeah. It shouldn't be a problem.
Let me say hi to a few people that came on the show. I know one of my sweetest girls, Rita Befi. Rita Befi, I know you are here. I can see you are here. God bless you.
Amen.
Focus Man, God bless you. Nana Ama, God bless you. Whoever is here, whoever came, God bless you. We are keeping on and we are keeping going. So keep sharing. And my host, myself, my guest, Sarkodii, my very good friend, will definitely come back with a different swag very soon. Thank you very much, and God richly and richly bless you guys. And this is an applause for you, Sarkodii, and applause for the guys that listen to me. So once we end the show, thank you. Afei medamo ase Rita Befi onyame onhyira na ne me nipa ikoi afei na me ba be ye me mmere nto asem afei na me ba be ka de me feel say be boa me be ka de be boa me afei na me ma Rita afei na me ma wasere be ma wasere we ensio Ensio nyehe, ensio. Nyehe. Emanumbo who is just water. And right now make us be concerning Kennedy Japan. Oba bia oba program no so ebe kasa ye. Na kasa na all kano na eye massive na eye me mobo. Na masema meke nyina ne se emma mwa na moye muhu mwa ena moye muhu mwa nkasa ena moye muhu mwa na moye muhu atamfo enye obia mwa na mo time mwa nkasa muhu esan se eba ne sen ena obi ti ne baabi na obi tumi ko didi na tem na wotumi beye video se enye sa nipa kro no wo ya akoda nti no ehun nya se obedidi panyin atem na oban to me didi ni nua ba atem, not even looking at the position for which the lady was coming. Na maybe say eba de saying adenti ena ma mwankasa moye mwankasa mhotamfo. I want to know, why do you hate each other? Why are you envious of each other? Why? I want to know. And I want to talk about Sopho Biblical also. Sa akwa no ni ti se eyi ade bi apembo, ade bi yembo ne di ade bi a apemdua, ade bi apemdua. I wonder again why things go like that. Mentiase but obi me chere base me twa yo but obi ba no be chere base. Yeah, me be video be church see but say be video na chire no. Maybe just watch this and I'll be right back.
Wanu no penti na yetiasio ayono na omayan kwasa yentiasi yadana sio eniti yabama no kwa chikru wanesu na yabo ready Messi yabama yetiasene yebradiado wanu no penti na yetiasio ayono na omayan kwasa yentiasi yadana sio eniti yabama no kwa chikru wanesu na yabo ready Messi yabama yetiasene yebradiado wanu no penti na yet.
Thank you, my loved ones. This is a video I want to show you. I want to show you this video right quick, and I want you to watch it.
Yes, sir. Nobody will be. They are taking his phone. No, yes. I'm saying, again, that one is supposed to be there. Wait. Buy now.
Eradi. Appear. Guys, some kai kwa we there. Okay, no.
Say the year 2020 next year masu yehu endorsement akese
Jack come on to mohu akwa we. It's very sad. Not some hammy papa because it looks to me say guy we onye serious. I am say akwa we onye serious on taking the life serious. We can want the second time ya mopuno. uncle for the chambers of bono. Second time. And premium a mema a chase you or mopewa boo. And a quad of my boo. Last time some boo. And then Uloki ni say police ni abem. Osofia Pia, let me address you and tell you something. I mean, can't say minchiro. Me am say unim nyansa when nya broso. And I say uwo nyansa emroso. Am say uwo nyansa emroso. Because you see, you come out and you talk and you insult. You come out, you talk and you insult. You come out, you talk and you insult. As if from penny phone, you know, we did do more time. Job so can be our becca. Ya chi wa ye bu wa ye ja wa. Usa ko ya ye ja wa. Na wo say, upe asemfoforo na wodeba. Me say, the reason why I'm talking about this is because also for appear me who say uni integrity uwiase ma obaye no integrity friend integrity no uni bi uni integrity so who integrity a nyima bi wo ha onye ya bu ente se wo de wo se nsem a ense emfata na wo beka but yenhwe video we ye wi a meba agrada so na maka message ketwa bi aka kira agrada I'll show you this video. Bacho muntie mame.
Meda konkonsa family any nation family me do massive bibi ewo eduma papa omoye se o de beta mechi ama justice aye aduma na enokre etimetintim ne yatu katashi any proye a ekoso ewo mangani na starting from there etomi eso matiti bibi na men kasa sisi da bi papa mu na ye na ba kasa yesi ya chimi okonfo agrada say me wachimi atum it's never true obi eni o wachimi atum na mo ma police for me mpo no mba ye me moa ema mitimi escape free agrada eni ni boys no ensem na onyame adumti sisi me recover kakra be papa mu no me da babontin
you a foolish man. We a foolish man. You a foolish man.
Obi biara we you teku and I was simple and the boa osofu apia biblical the man who don't fear sakati don doesn't fear dwarfs. The pebia we you teku and simple the boa me da wasi.
She the one way.
And this will be trouble because Konkosa family, any English family, a scamming, a moya, a person. Me and my wife number, and a comedy ato iga. Say, will be a person who will be to me after
Fear. What am wow? Should I name? Ha! Share oh,
Ghana police for Egusua
Ready.
Assembly decans
Ready.
Da command police station. I want a police for no bebo. And a mere America say, Omuni Fanko Regina. You will be in here. me can say omunyi asam ni fan ko regional na eno asoso papa mu baba be chinchin di tia bi asam de ko regional agada boys ni ye che wo ni general manager ena ye che no anu agada nkasa na general manager ye che no ena ye che boys na omu hwemi phone no asoso baako ye che ne kan ye ne ko ye regional headquarters enti so bi place no mu no kura obetumi akos a police station yi mu akohwehwem na mo musa agada say police station bɛn na wɔkye me kokotu mu a wɔse me demu a me ne yere baba sara me na ye frɛfrɛ mo so a mo ye video na fɛne say nation family ni konkosa family enka mo bi mpo na wɔse ka mo ye sa video no e de baba support me mo ne baba no na mo nua ye de no kora eto de no kora da ye de support on mine no mo na mo so mo ye say e scam if say mo mpe mi ye mo mpe say baba me ni nyina ye yamfa ma awurade meda obi bia wo yidi teku ne sempoa mo amugusu aboboa me mo so mo yi bia mo de abeboa bebrebe na aba ye saka ayi gusu aye de ye de wose ye de ye egusu aye de ye de wose ye de ye enti mo amugusu aboboa me nyina awurade nhira mu awurade nyam kase awurade nhya mo namu de mo hwehwe ene ne mo pebia awurade fandom konkosa family Black Jesus me akasa me nua ba papa bi pep donko ena nation blogger Kama Mohammed ene mo amoka hu na wan ma Jackie obi bia me chia mo medamase ba di nhira mo na ebe papa mu no meba ba bebubu omo a omo yi omo teku no mo simpo be bo ni na di na madamase na masere nyakopo nhira yi e di amam medamase ba di nhira mo mi wo fie na me kasa yi obi enu wa wache no da obi bia ase baba
Onim mebuafu Rita mebuafu entino mepon mebuafu tisa akwawe bone ekobo no o de pepesika no o de pepesika entino mebuafu asama meka kramenka mebuafu Ghana pa wako jo bi 100 million fadisika komano one fan kuskala komano obi sika osifa komo obi one fan money pa krono osifa sika de breno one fan sika na anko wo beja TV so kase sika no wadi wa bom erade Ghana erade hey erade Ghana Charlie could have me a concert. Me a concert. And yet, anyway, Rita, I mean shroud. Now on your cashier. Rita, yeah, friend me. Why? Friend me. But that's it. Onyankopon onhyira no mpagya no nyo kese me kwa akoda ade ma me buafu I am angry Rita me buafu pa I'm angry all right I love you guys Rita love you. I'll talk to you soon. Aye, Rita, that's how they chop money. Akwawe, Nansia, ne ko bu akwawe, ne ko bu no baby dem. Obuni ni nei nyina ebetu dwa. Enka me say akwawe besue nyansa. Wo hu say enyema bi wo a yenye. Kasa bi wo a yenka. And so still akwawe say onsue nyansa. Jimmy na no be Jimmy. And as I say, you know, and as some more Kenyan say, Yababuno, or more money, the mobile money, but also no, or Messa Nisika, on Fanco. Really? Really? Hey, this guy need to be slapped. Ochina, I don't bet to I come and do a video about this guy because that much you know share brofua me catch a guy way. It doesn't look like nyansa bia with the trim. Any woman almost so no. Any woman almost so no. Thank you guys. Love ya. Rita inboxing me why?